Alright, I guess we'll get going. Let's get the link for everybody. Okay. Seems like there might be a little bit of delay, but shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Okay, the news is out. We're rocking and a rolling. ZGB, Raptor, hello. Welcome in, guys. Let's get the raid rewards out. Cool. Okay. Who? Hello, welcome in. Corey, hello, welcome in. I just picked up my raid rewards from last week, and there was a ton of them. Like 20-something in all. And yeah, okay. See, I did switch everything back. Alright. Guess we'll just go on ahead and get started with the expert missions then. As per usual. I think it's a really good way to kill time while we wait for this shit to start. Get all kinds of TP medals. Get ready for that level 180 level cap. AJ, welcome in. I mean, as usual, man, make sure you're checking the pinned comment if you haven't seen the rewards yet, but long story short, it's a few artworks and a Super Soul. Alright, one's in chat. One's in chat for people who want to join up on some expert missions while we wait for this raid here to drop. One's in chat. Card, hello, welcome in. Alright, we got who. That still leaves plenty of slots open. If you want them, you know what to do. Type 1 in chat. 1's in chat to take these slots, folks. Come and get them. Dark Magician, hello, welcome in. Alright, Dark Magician wants it. There you go. Seen anything good recently? I mean, I've watched episode 6 of The Amazing Digital Circus. That's really good. Alright, hopefully we will get these two gentlemen in here pretty quick. Just set up your skills. Alright, we're still... Okay, there he is. We'll wait up for just a moment here, and I guess I'll ask one more time. Are there any more ones in chat? Ones in chat for anyone who wants to join up and play some expert missions. Yeah, dude, Murder Drone's honestly really good as well. I enjoyed Murder Drones a lot. It's a really fun watch. But yeah, the Digital Circus is really starting to get interesting with its most recent episode. Like, my intrigue increases with each episode. I feel like the show just gets better and better with each release. Protoman, Mario, hello, welcome in, guys. Alright, since we got a few more people rolling in, it looks like these guys are done menuing, but are there any more ones in chat? Any more ones in chat for some expert mission action? And kind of shiny Mewtwo? Can't say that I really like shiny Mewtwo. Don't really care for the green on him. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any more ones in chat, but I will be asking periodically, so, you know, the chances will be there if you need them later. Now, let's go on ahead. Let's get into this. Let's get some TP medals. Pretty sure that I got the right thing. Yeah, usually we see more people having an interest once the raid actually starts. That's usually where we get the most people wanting to play. Solo, hello, welcome in, man, welcome in. Alright, 17 seconds. Good start. Only getting 21 TP medals, but hey. Better than 16, right? You're upset with yourself for not seeing it in theaters. It's funny. I've never, like... I've only ever played the Lego Star Wars games. That's, like, the only thing, like, Lego media, other than, like, actual Legos, right? But in terms of, like, movies, games, I don't know if they have any TV shows, but... Yeah, I've only ever played Lego Star Wars. Which, like, the characters never really talked. Well, I guess they did in the Skywalker saga, but, like, in Lego Star Wars 1, 2, and 3, there was never any dialogue. Some of the death sounds in those games, though, are absolutely iconic, like R2-D2 and Yoda. Alright, well, we're being consistent. Can't really ask for too much more besides consistency, right? 17 seconds is perfectly fine. There's going to be so much good stuff coming out that I want to watch over the next, like, 2 months, though. I've been talking about it a lot in streams, but October especially has some stuff that I'm highly anticipating between the final season of My Hero and Season 2 of Has Been. Next month sometime, we're supposed to be getting the second season of Gen V. So that's also something I'm looking forward to. And what I'm really hoping is that we'll be seeing the next episode of the Digital Circus within the next 2 months. Why is it Batman is 1 word, Iron Man is 2 words, and Spider-Man is hyphenated? I have no idea, man. That is a question that I hold no answers to. No, we haven't gotten any info on Future Saga Chapter 3 yet. Jacqueline, hello, welcome in. Which expert mission gives 27 TP medals? I mean, it's possible to have that happen, basically from expert mission 18 and onwards. But that's only going to happen if you have a large enough level cap between you and the lowest level player in your lobby. For the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta wig. One of the most ridiculous wigs in the game. Yeah, the marketing for this game's DLC has really gone in the wrong direction, I think. Because, like, they're real hush-hush about it until we start getting extremely close to the release date. But yeah, the marketing for the DLCs, in my opinion, is just, they've been handling it real sloppily. Pretty much ever since there's been a bit of a change in management down there. Swish, hello, welcome in. What happened? 28 seconds, yikes. Dropped the ball on that one. There we go. 18 seconds is much more tolerable. Frieza, you put that grubby finger away. Didn't your daddy ever teach you it's rude to point? Yeah. NPC trying to pull off a final shine attack. I don't know if NPCs can make their, like, extend attacks like final shine. Alright, since we've had a few more people rolling in, I guess I'll go on ahead and ask again, are there any more ones in chat? Any ones in chat for people who want to kill some time playing some expert missions while we wait for this year raid to drop? Alright, cool. Looks like Swish and Mario want it, so Swish and Mario get it. This is not looking good. You'd like to join, your username is the same as YT? Okay, well, since you're new around here, I can understand if you might not be familiar with the rules, but when I ask for ones in chat, please make sure you are typing a 1 in the chat, so that way I know you're interested in joining up. Please bear that in mind for future reference, but like I said, since you're new around here, I'll be nice about it this time, and I'll send an invite out. There you go. Do I want more hairstyles? Everyone wants more hairstyles in this game. But unfortunately, the more time goes on, the less likely it seems that we'll ever get any of this shit that we ever asked for, yeah? Yeah, the fact that we can't give our characters Goku or Vegeta's hairstyles is kinda whack. I don't know. I guess they want to try and, you know, keep people from, like, making exact replicas of Goku and Vegeta. Maybe that's what the whole purpose behind it is, but I'm not sure you got the invite. Okay. Let's see what happens with Swish here. Because, yeah, if you didn't get an invite, that probably means that you have something in your privacy settings where you can't receive invites from strangers. So, the way around that is either you change that setting, or you send me a friend invite, which I don't know if you want to do either one of those things, but just in case you do, this is my username in chat. Yeah, the whole wig shtick has gotten pretty old at this point. Like, it's been old. But, you know, I really don't know what the problem with adding new hairstyles would be, considering how, you know, they pretty much can with wigs. Granted, you can't ever change the color of the wigs like you can with the hair on your character model, but still, you know, we know it's possible for them to add these models to our characters, so it's like, I don't know. You would trade all the wigs you got just for more attires and other essentials. Yeah. I mean, the wigs are just so lackluster, you know? And a big thing about them is you can't change their color. You know, I'd imagine if you could change the color of the wigs, like, I would probably be pretty chill with that, but I mean, overall, like, I would still prefer just to be given hairstyles.
Is this it? Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
That's gotta be a collie, right? Welcome in, a collie. Which of the Daima ultimates do I prefer? I guess as a Vegeta fan, I have to go with Final Flash. Ice was telling me that you can also get, well, it's unlikely, but it's possible to get really fast times in one of the expert missions by using Daima Flash. Alright, we got any more ones in chat? Ones in chat for anybody trying to join up. We've still got 2 empty slots. Type 1 now, and it can all be yours. Alright, let's see if we can get you in here this time. There you go. Got all the artworks from raids. I'm not 100% sure if I have or not. I guess I'll just have to check once this raid actually starts up, because I think last week when we did the raid, I don't think I got a single random artwork drop, so there's a chance that I might finally have all of them now. Jim, hello, welcome in. You won't be available on Xenoverse tonight? Okay. Alright. I guess we'll just take this group in then. Someone's rocking the Tiencha wig. Excuse me. Okay, well, 16 seconds. That's pretty good. Pretty close to 15, but... Oh, nice. Now we're getting 26 as well. Love it. I will take the 5 extra per go. Hit him with the Emperor's Death Beam and call it a mission.
Far better than I expected.
Ooh, 17 seconds again, huh? I think that's just due to connection. I think sometimes connection just makes it take a little bit, an extra second. And goodness knows, connectivity in this game is far from good and far from consistent. Hell yeah, though. I'm happy to be getting 26 TP medals now. That's always a treat. Speaking of TP medals, I am so close to getting up to 11,000 STP. Like, I just barely missed the mark from last raid's rewards. Unfortunately, STP medals, you know, their uses are pretty few and far between. Like, there's hardly anything exclusive to be spending them on, you know? Sure, there's some stuff, and you can spend half the amount of STP medals as it is TP medals to level up at Tosock, but, like, I don't know. With 230,000 regular TP medals, I just kind of feel like I'd rather use those. Oh, man. Since this is a light raid, and I don't believe that we have any super armor shenanigans that we have to worry about, we definitely will probably want to wait a good amount of time after the raid officially starts before we actually start getting into it ourselves. I'm wondering if maybe we'll want to wait a full 30 minutes. Or if, like, the general 15, 20 will still work out. It's hard to tell. It's hard to know for sure with light raids. I completely missed the mark with that one. Yeah, STP is honestly, like, really redundant, and they just didn't give us enough stuff that's unique in the STP shop. Because, like, 99% of what you buy in the STP shop can just be bought in the regular TP shop, you know? With the exception of, like, maybe half a dozen outfits that cycle in and out. Shit, I don't even think we have that many. Don't light raids usually not have super armor? I mean, it's not impossible. The only major difference between light raids and regular raids is usually, well, often what will happen is the first time a raid gets released, it'll just be a regular raid. Then if we see it sometime in the future, there could be a chance that they decide to make it a light raid. And the only real difference is players that are on Xenoverse 2 light version can play the raid. They can't play the regular ones, only the light ones. That's literally the only notable difference, right? Jamie, Forgotten, hello, welcome in, welcome in. You want the Broly wig to come back? Oh, the Rage Broly wig? Yeah. That's a popular ask. Effortless, I'm sure you mean well. But please, let's save the scripture for Sunday school. Please and thank you. Do custom keys drop more often in normal raids? I'm not 100% sure, but I doubt it. What system am I playing on? I am playing on PlayStation 4. Yeah, I canceled yesterday's stream. I was hanging out with Stryden. Dusclops has a really sweet shiny. I really love that it's red. It's just kind of a shame that when it evolves, it turns into a blue. I think Dusk Noir would definitely look a lot better if it kept the red. Litwick's a solid shiny. Slugma's really cool, but again, when it evolves, it looks ridiculous. It goes from being this really cool, like, gray color to being, like, pink as a Macargo, and it's like, what the fuck? Phantump is really good. I just love white and red as a color scheme in general. Looks really good as Trevenant as well. Yeesh. I cannot hit this headbutt right now.
Very impressed.
Alright, since we've had a few more people rolling in the last little bit, I do have one more slot open. If there's anyone on PlayStation that wants to join up, go on ahead, type the number 1 in chat, and I can go on ahead, I can get you an invite. 1's in chat for anyone trying to join up. Give it a second here. Anyone's in chat. If so, type now, or forever hold your piss. Okay. Let Vegeta get a chance? No, thank you. We're trying to be quick, consistent, and efficient here. You can't even give Vegeta a second to breathe. You'd like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Goku as a custom key? I would not be opposed to that. The thing that kind of sucks about Vegeta is they're going to pull the same old shtick where they just don't let us... Oh, that's kind of a neat Majin outfit. But they're going to pull the same old shtick where they don't let us change the skin-tight portions of his clothes, so we're going to be limited on customizable colors. Okay, I guess I'm just getting beaten to the punch on the headbutt. Maybe I should just let whoever's outpacing me take care of it.
Very impressed. Well, grow me, kid.
Yeah, I mean, if it were up to me, I'd love it if every character in the game could have a custom version.
Very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
You've outgrown me, kid. I don't remember what Excadrill's shiny is, which probably means I don't care for it. Yeah, maybe I myself should just start skipping the headbutt. We don't really get too many Xbox players rolling through here, I'm sorry to say. Most people are either on PlayStation or Switch, in my experience. With some people playing on PC as well. I feel like it's once in a blue moon I see an Xbox Xenoverse player. Nasser, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I guess I'm doing alright. I'm a little tired, but otherwise I'm chilling. Tayo, hello, welcome in. Since we do have a lot more people rolling up still, I guess I'll ask again, any more ones in chat? Ones in chat for my PlayStation players, so that way you can get an invite if you're so inclined. Ones in chat. I'll wait up for a second. Okay, so something that I've been doing recently that is, like, really freaking tasty is I've been adding flavor packets to my lemonade. Like, you guys gotta try it. You guys gotta try adding flavor packets to your lemonade, because that is some of the best shit I've had in a long time. How long's this stream gonna be? Until I get my 100k on both raids. Well, both raids. On both profiles for the raid, I guess is how I should phrase that. So however long it takes me to do that by the time we get the raid started. How would a custom Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku work? The same as all the others. You like the outfit you have? Well, that's the important part, man. As long as you're pleased with your outfit, then ain't nobody gotta be something. I don't know. As long as you're pleased with your outfit. That's the point I'm trying to get across.
Far better than I expected. Better.
I feel like we've been seeing a lot of Gohan tonight in the load screens. I guess it's a Gohan kind of night. Dealing with a heat wave in California? Brutal. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm sick of the summertime. I cannot wait for it to be fall. I think that I don't know if you're talking about male or female Majins, but in general, I think Majins have really fun basic combos. I have no idea when the last time I had Long John Silver's was. I want to say that I have had it in the past, but it's been forever and a day. You haven't been sleeping well thanks to it? Yeah, no. From what I understand, your body temperature needs to, like, cool down in order to more easily fall asleep. So yeah, the summer heat, man, it's the same shit for me. Either I have a hard time getting to sleep, or I have a harder time staying asleep, right? Because if I happen to roll over on my side, like, I just turn into a friggin' furnace.
Far better than I
16 seconds. Solid, solid. A male Majin, yeah. Honestly, even though male Majins aren't very good, like, in terms of their, like, racial abilities. Alright, we're probably going to play a round without you while you're taking the time to set up your new character. Yeah, it kind of sucks that male Majins have, like, a built-in debuff in them. And they're the only ones, too. Like, there's literally no other CAC type in the game that has a straight-up downside to them. Feels like hell when you're hot? Yeah, literally. Like I said, if I roll over onto my side in my sleep during the summertime, I'm just gonna wake up because I'm gonna get way too hot. Gonna join after you make this coffee? Okay. I will probably be calling for ones once we get back in. Are you a chili dog with Sprite? A chili dog sounds really good right about now. Get some chili sauce, some cheese, maybe some hot sauce. On some cheddar jalapeno sausages. That sounds like it would hit the spot right about now. I just had some tamales before I got on stream. Uh-oh. Something got a little screwy.
far better than I expected.
20 seconds, yeah. Good enough. I really wish that the Kakunsa custom outfit was better. Like, I don't understand why we can't customize the main part of the shirt. It's not even skin tight. Sonic's favorite meal. Yeah, I mean, Sonic knows what's good, man. Chili dogs slap. I had a friend way back in elementary school, and whenever he'd spend the night, we'd always ask if we could have chili dogs, so that way we could have farting contests. Hot fudge brownie ice cream. That sounds like it would hit the spot, too.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the
best. Alrighty. Ones in chat. Where are they at? Ones in chat to get your ass in here. Yo, Savage, welcome in, man. Guess we're going ahead. We'll send you an invite. Gallon Merrick, there you are. Yeah, I mean, we were 9 years old. You know, farting will always be funny. Farts will always be funny, but they are especially funny when you're in elementary school. Alright, any more ones in chat? Anyone else ready to mosey on in here? I know Tayo was talking about it. I know Dark Magician was making a new character, but I don't know if they're ready yet. I'll hold up for a sec. Just turned your game on? Okay. Let's, we'll get one more round done while we're waiting for you to load up then, I guess. Armpit farts were the shit when you were kids. The same friend that I was just talking about, he used to be able to do the armpit fart thing, but, like, with the back of his knee instead. How did he do that? I mean, the same way you do it with your armpit. You just cup your hand around the back of your knee, and then you just squeeze. Oh my god. Okay, just fucking fire the damn death beam.
very impressed.
You were the literal jackass group? Oh, shit. Well, you know, as they say, if you're gonna be dumb, you have to be tough. You're also the Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, I used to, when I was young, my grandma used to take me to church. And I had a church buddy in Sunday school, and we were essentially the Beavis and Butthead of Sunday school. Have I ever watched Robots? I didn't even know that there was something that was simply called Robots.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Stryden. Welcome in, man. Good to see you.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
It's an old movie, but there was a farting competition, and it's funny how it ended. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's probably why I've never heard of it then, if it's an old movie. Alright, who's trying to get in here? Who wants a slot? One's in chat. Still got this last one open. Who's taking it? Who's ready? One's in chat. Alright, looks like Tayo's gonna take it. Alright, so yeah, and then we've got Dark Magician as well. So here's what we'll do. Let's get Tayo in here, since he did type 1 first. Sure it's Taiguta-6. Yeah, there you are. And let me mark Dark Magician's name down real quick. So yeah, oops. You'll jump out to make room for Dark? Okay. I'm going ahead. Let's send Dark Magician the invite then. There you go. It's your lucky day, Dark Magician. Who has sacrificed his slot for you? Uh-oh. That's not good. That was instantaneous, so it might be okay. Because every once in a while, that just happens. Alright, so yeah. I'll take this group along for 6 rounds. Then maybe I'll put some feelers out to see if there's anyone else who's trying to play. But yeah, this group has secured 6 rounds for themselves, at the very least. Oh, hold on. Rocking the classic ugly-ass Vegeta colors, I see. The best. Yeah, sure.
Very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Your cat damaged your bra. Does that mean that your cat is a part of the Free the Titty movement? You heard me. It's a legit movement, or at least it was. I don't know if it ever got defunct or not, but... It was basically a movement that said that if men can walk around completely topless in public, then women should be able to as well. Which is a sentiment I totally agree with.
I'm very impressed. Outgrown me, kid.
Okay, that was a bit awkward. That was a slightly rough round, but 20 seconds still isn't too bad. Alright, I guess that's one then. You death beam shot right into the ground. Ah, that'll happen. Yeah, every once in a while you'll have a sloppy round where Emperor's Death Beam just fires in the polar opposite direction of where you want it to go. Usually it only happens when we have NPCs on our team, but every once in a while shit goes awry. Am I trying to manipulate your cat? Whatever could you mean?
Far better than I expected.
Nice. 16 seconds? That's good. The only problem with your cat is he's a cable destroyer. Do you still have Bandit? He's not part of this movement. Oh, his actions say otherwise.
Far better than I expected.
Your ex-wife is taking care of him until he can find a place. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Because I'd never seen him when I went over before, but, I mean, it kind of makes sense that you wouldn't want to bring Bandit there, considering how there are 2 dogs in the house. I'd imagine a situation like that, he'd end up finding a hiding place that he never emerges from. You think you're glad you're a dog person? Well, I mean, dogs can be destructive, too. Especially when they're puppies, but most breeds will either grow out of that or, you know, are more trainable than a cat, at least. Why does purification turn you into Kid Buu? Because that's what the devs wanted, I guess. Speaking of which, I wonder what it is that made Majin Buu pure evil. I mean, I guess it's probably, you know, the question I'm about to ask probably just boils down to bad writing, but, you know, what do you suppose it is that made, like, Kid Buu pure evil, but then we get Majin Ku and Majin Du, and they're just kind of, like, goofy. Maybe it's just the different... Maybe they didn't use a Cyberman seed for Kid Buu. Maybe there was some different kind of seed that they used to grow him. Bibbidi? Well, I mean, the original lore for Buu was Bibbidi created him, but then that got retconned like twice. Well, at least once, yeah. Because then they changed it to Kid Buu is basically some primordial being that's been around for as long as anybody can remember. And then in Daima, that one old lady, as it turns out, Bibbidi went to her in order to make Buu. So it's like, Buu got retconned twice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Acorn. Considering that Ku and Du were made out of Cyberman seeds, I'm thinking there must have been just some other seed, or, I don't know, maybe like some bark, or some other fucking thing. Ice, hello, welcome in. But, you know, considering that we don't really get an official answer, it's really anybody's guess. Imagine if they gave us an absorption ultimate for Majins. If you mean, like, something where you absorb your enemy in the way that, like, Super Boo does, as cool as that would be, we're never gonna see that. Dimitri, hello, welcome in.
Far better than I expected. Better, but
Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick to the ultimate final battle strategy, because there's shouldn't be any super armor to deal with. So, that is probably what's gonna be optimal. Alrighty, Dimitri, I'm glad you were able to get that fixed. That is excellent news. Kinda sucks having a phone that doesn't work. Oh, you wish we had the body split move? I don't really know how that would work. Like, I could see something like that working in Sparking Zero, because, like, you could just have a rush attack, and, like, whenever you land those, you basically get a cutscene that's inescapable. So I could see something like... I could see them making something that would work in Sparking Zero, but I can't, for the life of me, imagine how they would make it work in this game. Like, I don't know, maybe they would make your CAC's doubles, like, literally make a circle that's inescapable outside of maybe using an evasive, and maybe that would be a way that it could work.
better than I expected. Better, but
Kind of like Gotenks' ghost move, but with quick melee attacks. I guess that could be a way to make that work. That could work too. I feel like if you just sent out one clone at a time, though, it would be like a super attack. But I think my idea of, like, if they wanted to do it as an ultimate attack, where you get like 4 clones or something, and they just form a circle around your opponent, and then just kind of go ham. I feel like that would be a good way to make an ultimate like that work.
far better than I expected.
Oh shit, this raid has the ranged brainwash again? Yikes. It's way more manageable than Bojack's because you've literally seen him use Peeler Storm once after several raids. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Peeler Storm's not that big of a deal. The only thing that I find that sucks about it is that it just, like, it's time that you cannot get damage in on the boss. But the ranged brainwash attack is super annoying because he can get an insta-win if your team isn't paying attention. You like that idea? Yeah. I think it could work.
Far better than I expected. Better.
Damn, I feel like we're really blitzing these. Yeah, they nerfed the Go-Go Gum Dragon Bullet combo long time ago. And good thing, too, because that shit was stupid. Do I think a fusion between Ultra Ego, Vegeta, and MUI... I'm guessing you accidentally sent that before you could finish your sentence, so I guess I'll give you a second to do that. Oh my god, Acorn. The literal gangbang attack. You've heard of Big Bang. You've heard of Big Bang attack. Now get ready for gangbang attack. It'd be the first time the move was ever used in a Dragon Ball game. Yeah, now that I think about it.
Far better than I expected. Better, but
Cheetah uses a Shadow Clone and fires several big bangs. Super big gangbang attack. Do I think a fusion between Ultra Ego, Vegeta, and MUI Goku could work in Dragon Ball? Like, have both forms at once.
I'm very impressed.
It's a cool concept, because if we think about the way that Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct work, you would have the part of Ultra Instinct where you're automatically dodging any attacks without having to think about it. But if an opponent was, like, stronger or was able to find a way around that, then any hits that would connect would make you stronger thanks to Ultra Ego. So, I mean, and I know that there's been, like, a lot of fan art about people making, like, Gogeta and Vegito having an Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego combo transformation, but I don't know. I don't know that it's anything that they would ever explore. Yeah, I feel like, in general, a fusion character would choose which one is more appropriate for whatever scenario they're in. I don't know. When I think about it, you know, as interesting as the two mechanics would work together, I just don't see them as being stackable, to be honest with you. I just don't see it. Jordan, welcome in. They're perfect opposite concepts. Yeah, I mean, you know, the idea of a what if, it's a fun thing to explore and think about, but, you know, realistically, I don't think we'll ever get an official... Because what would they even call it, right? Ultra Ego Instinct? Ultra Instigo? Ultra Egstink? I don't know. Ego Instinct, yeah. See, I mean, there's just... I feel like there is no good name for that. Just Ultra. Just Ultra. That's funny.
What's going on? Is that all? Just keep on pushing.
Egotistical instinct. Instinctual ego. You know? Yeah, I mean, can you just imagine a fusion character saying that? Lord Beerus, behold our power. We call it Ultra. Oh, no, you know what? You know what? I can't believe nobody made this reference, but Plus Ultra. Huh? Huh? Ultra what? Just Ultra.
Very impressed.
Infinite Ultra. Yeah, see? You think it would be Ultra and then the name of the fusion? So like Ultra Gogeta, Ultra Vegito? That could work. That could work as well. No more instinct. No instinct, only Ultra.
Stop with all this. I'm very impressed.
Alright, so yeah, that is 6. What are we looking at here? So it is 9:04. So the raid did start. So we're going to give it a little bit more time just so that way the boss can accumulate some HP here. Other than this group of people that we have right now, is there anyone else who wants to do a little bit more expert missions? Because we are going to do expert missions for a little while longer before we do the raid. One's in chat for people who are feeling some expert missions. And if no one types one, then we'll just keep going with this group for a little while longer. Alright, Ice wants in. Okay. Again, we are going to be doing some expert missions, but since Ice wants in, I'm going to make a new lobby for this. Let's just see ones in chat in general for people who want to do some more expert missions here. Again, ones in chat just in general for people who want to do expert missions. Who wants them? Where those ones be? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We do have one more slot open, so if anyone wants to take it, type 1 now. You think a fusion would have no use for Ultra Ego because it requires them to get rocked to stack? Yeah, yeah. Because Ultra Instinct is all about dodging damage in general, and Ultra Ego is about tanking damage, right? So it's just... They're so contradictory. You know, the interesting thing would be is that they would be dodging attacks, but I'm sure that there's ways to work around it. Because, I mean, Black Frieza hit Ultra Instinct Goku and took him out in one hit. So he was able to work around the auto-dodge function, right? So it's proven to be possible. So in the instance where, like, you know, the enemy is able to find a way around it, or, like, they have some kind of undodgeable attack or something, you know, it could be interesting, but overall, it's just the two forms are just too contradictory. J.O., hello, welcome in. But yeah, we had Jacqueline, we had, yeah, let me make sure I get all these folks in here. Tayo, Dark Magician, and Mario, and then we need to get Ice. And that should be the full team, right? Cool. Yeah, okay, so I think what we'll go on ahead and do, let's take this group in for about 6 rounds, and then we'll check the status of the, we'll check the HP status on the raid boss. Am I going to do some Xbox sessions soon? It's literally impossible, because I do not have an Xbox. I think that there was someone else, I don't know if they're still here, but they were talking about how they were playing on Xbox. So I don't know, if that individual is still in chat, maybe the two of you could link up and play. Alright, looks like everybody made it, so we're good to go. Could Deborah in the raid be so strong he spit one-shots? Well, I'm told that he has the ranged brainwash attack, so technically, yes, he could one-shot the team. It is possible. Beast Gohan went past the auto-dodge? Was that something in the manga? Because I've not read the Dragon Ball Super manga. I feel like you got a little redundant in your transformation combinations there, Dimitri. Because I'm seeing Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan Blue, but those are the same transformation. Unless you're saying, like, Super Saiyan Blue evolved when you mean Ultra. But then, again, at the same time, like, that's basically the next step from Super Saiyan Blue. So, I mean, like... I don't know. I feel like we're stacking too many things here. We're just getting a hodgepodge Frankenstein transformation. You want Giant Goma as a raid boss? Yeah, see, I feel like they could just add Goma as a playable character. And then, you know, oftentimes they'll make, like, some of the new DLC characters be raid bosses.
Than I expected. Better, but not
Yeah, I find it weird how we got no villain characters from Daima in the Daima pack. Oh, excuse me. Goma's uninteresting. I mean, that boils down to a matter of opinion, but even so, he's the primary villain. He's the primary antagonist of Daima. It only makes sense to add him, in my opinion. I'm surprised that connected.
I'm very impressed. Outgrown me, kid.
Okay. Call that one. What do I think is the best Ultra Instinct version, and do I think Goku can make it even better? I don't know, dude. Because what is it? It's Ultra Instinct Sign and Mastered Ultra Instinct. And I mean, in terms of design, I don't know. Like, the white hair was pretty cool, but then we got Beast, which is another white-haired transformation, and it's just, I don't know. In terms of Goku making it better, I mean, I feel like the main way that he could do that is maybe stack something on top of Ultra Instinct, but I don't know. Yeah, I wish that they would add Hirudegarn as a... Like, I think it would be cool if they also not only made him a raid boss, but gave him an expert mission as well. Like, that's one thing I really wish that they would add more of in the game, is more expert missions. I think that they're one of the more interesting parts of the PvE in this game.
I'm very impressed.
Gambino. I can't say I'm familiar with that individual. Good shit, Forgotten. Goku's Ultra Instinct is like us because gamers hit flow state and lock the fuck in. It kind of depends on the gamer, I guess. Was Cell Max ever in a parallel quest? Because I know that he was a raid boss, and I remember there being a mission where you have to fight Cell Max in order to unlock Beast. I don't remember him ever being in a parallel quest. But I think it would be nice if they gave Cell Max an expert mission as well. Like, that would be really good.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
We said that Mastered Ultra Instinct wasn't actually Ultra Instinct, and that it's a form unique to Goku. He said that the true Ultra Instinct isn't a form necessarily, it's a state of being in Goku's base. Is this another manga thing? Is that an explanation that's unique to the manga? Because I know in the manga, Master Roshi also does, like, a demonstration of some kind of, like, I don't know what you would call it, like a prelude to Ultra Instinct, like a proof of concept type of thing.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Yeah, when I was playing, I think I've only beaten like 3 of the towers. The parallel quest where you get the Beast Kick cannon move? Was Cell Max in that? Huh. Maybe I'll check them out sometime. Gumbino. I feel like the name is slightly familiar, but the stuff you're talking about isn't really. Yes, it's a manga thing? Okay. Yeah, see, because I definitely remember Cell Max being a part of the mission where you talk to Piccolo in order to unlock Beast. But I don't know why I don't remember him being a parallel quest enemy. I feel like I definitely would have remembered farming against him.
Better, but not the best.
Hmm. We need Bikini Android 21. I'm inclined to agree. I hope that she would get a similar treatment, like when we got Bikini Toa, how it technically was a buff, like in terms of viability. So hopefully Android 21 would get buffed in some way if we ever did get that. Because we don't have a custom Android 21, so it's not like we'd be able to just equip it like how we do with Android 18 and Videl.
What's going on? I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
A clone Cell Max. Okay, yeah, that dialogue is starting to ring a bell now. Now I'm kind of starting to remember. We need Majin 21. That would be pretty cool. I mean, even if it's just like a different preset for Android 21, I'd still be down for that. But unfortunately, I don't think that we're ever going to see that outside of mods for this game. Yeah, I think Ice was telling us something similar earlier, that he's more of a brainwasher than he is a peeler stormer.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Okay, that's 3, so I get we should be able to knock another 3 tours out, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, honestly, I would way rather him spam Peeler Storm, because then you actually have a chance of getting some ki back with Drain Field. But with the stupid Brainwash move, it's like... You know, it just spawns right on top of you, and all you can really do is just move out of the way. At least with Peeler Storm, you can have a good method of, you know, like you actually get something out of it, you know, being ki. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he can use the Brainwash attack even if he's stamina broken, if I am remembering correctly. I might actually record one of the rounds that we do tonight. Not because I'm going to be doing like a video specifically going over this raid or anything like that, but I want to make sure that I do have some footage of the ranged Brainwash attack when I go back and revise my, like, just general raid guide. You're close to 2k TP medals? Yikes, man. That is painfully low. Hachiak, huh? Yeah, that could be a cool addition. I've never seen the plan to eradicate the Saiyans, so... You hit the cap multiple times with no ultimate battle involved at all? Okay. So yeah, that means when we get a group together and we've got at least 4 people using the ultimate final battle, he's just gonna get sloshed.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Probably whatever boss has infinite super armor next as well. I'll probably want to get some footage of that. You need the Masked Saiyan raid to come back. Yeah, man. A fairly common story. I know there's at least a few people in chat who don't have the Ultimate Final Battle Super Soul, so... Yeah, we really could use another round of that one sometime soon.
Very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Okay, so that's 4 by my count. So yeah, let's do 2 more tours and then let's mosey on over to the raid. I think that's what we're gonna do. How do we not get Golden Great Ape Goku? I mean, on the same note, how did we not get, like, a regular Great Ape, you know, like, to represent either Kid Gohan, probably most likely, considering we don't have Kid Goku? Give us the option to send 5-star Super Souls to players. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the way that they implemented the gift system, like, they might as well have not even implemented it at all, because you can't send anything good. Like, it's good enough that you can send new players some stuff to kind of get the ball rolling, kind of give them a small head start, but otherwise it's like... You know, at least make it once you beat the game that you can start sending and receiving something higher than a 2-star item, you know? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Petrifying Spit, it's good to know that he's not very smart about using that. But yeah, Petrifying Spit on top of Brainwash Attack would just be a disgusting combo. Oh yeah, Giant Orange Piccolo could be neat. And I mean, Garlic Jr., although he was big, he's not really giant like what a Great Ape or Hirudegan or Cell Max is. One thing that I really wish that they would have done was, like, continue to update the Crystal Raid modes, so that way you can get more rewards that are raid exclusive, not just a handful of random outfits, you know? Like, it'd be nice if you could get raid exclusive Super Souls and in those modes. If we could send 5-star stuff, it would probably cost STP. See, I don't think I would be against that, is the thing.
Better than I expected. Better.
I don't think I would even be against that idea, because then at the very least we would be able to do it. Alright. One more tour. One more tour. See, I think it would... The big Getty Star could be an interesting idea for a raid, because then they could make... I don't know if anybody remembers the raid way back in the day that they only ever did once, but the Cybermen raid, where the whole point was to kill as many Cybermen as possible. I feel like Metal Cooler would be another character that they could implement that idea for. Kill as many metal coolers as you can in the allotted time. You know, something to at least give us a little bit of variety in our gameplay.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
You never did that raid? Yeah, I mean, it came around, I want to say, somewhere in the ballpark of, like, 2.5 years ago, maybe? 2.5, 3 years ago? Because it was still really early on, like, in my content creation that raid came around.
Far better than I
19 seconds.
but not
At least it's sub 20. Hey, check it out. Here's a nice little reminder from our old pal Goku that if you've not left a like on the stream yet, well, you totally should. I mean, look at that like button. It's staring you right in the face. You know you want to press it. A transforming Demigra could be pretty cool, yeah. But I mean, Demigra was killed in Xenoverse 1, right? You lost your like button? Well, you better hurry up and find it. What do you think you're doing? Sitting around doing nothing.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
I feel like the 15-second mark is so close. I mean, we have hit it at least twice before by now. But yeah, it's... I don't think it's ever going to be a consistent thing, at least until we get more level cap increases. Alright, so yeah, by my count, that is 6. So it's time to mosey on over to the raid. I'm going to change my moveset and stuff real quick, so that way I don't forget to do that. But then we'll start getting teams together once I'm ready. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I think Ultimate Final Battle is going to be a perfectly fine strategy for this, so if you are able, go on ahead and equip that Super Soul. There we go. Make this the Ultimate Final Battle. Change skill set. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, that's fine, but I'm just going to swap this to Super Vegeta, I think. Okay, and let's try and get a room where he has a bunch of HP, shall we? We shall. That is not a bunch of HP. That's a piddly amount of HP, in fact. Ah, damn it. Gotta try and get him to have more than 100k, ideally. Please? There we go. Alright. Let's start seeing them then, folks. One's in chat. One's in chat for raid lobbies now. We are playing the raid. One, two, three, four. That still leaves one more slot. There we go. 5, 6. Okay, cool, cool. Very good, very good. Oh, you know what I should probably do is put on Drain Field, huh? I know he doesn't use, what's it called, Peeler Storm too much, but when he does, it'll be nice to get Ki back from it. Let me put that on and we'll start getting the invites out. Join and use Emperor's Sign. That is always appreciated. Alright, so we've got Swish. We've got AJ. And Mario. Then... where the hell are you? Are you playing offline? And then Raptor. And Dark Magician. Alright, so then after that we've got Ice, Who, and Savage. That will be involved in the next group. I don't think Swish and Raptor really. Yeah, they both got the boot, huh? I don't know. We'll just see which between them is able to get in here first, or if either one of them can even get in here at all. We might end up bringing in Ice and Who in this group. Shit, man. Alright, we'll give it one more try. We'll see if either or is able to make it in, but whoever doesn't make it in, then we're just gonna have to get some people as replacements. I don't think that you have to commit to Emperor's Sign. If I remember right, the way it works is the longer you hold it down, the longer you can make it last. And then if you let go of the button, you'll stop, so it's not like he's completely stuck. But, yeah, I don't know. He can try it out, and we'll see how it works. Alright, so yeah, let's try and get Ice and Who in here in that case. Saffron, hello, welcome in. Room for one more? I'm not too sure, because we're just kind of going through seeing who can connect, but if you want to join up, I'm still taking ones. I'll still take ones up until the point that I actually boot up the mission. Alright, so yeah, I'll get your name on the list here, Saffron. Let Raptor take your spot. I don't know that we're going to be able to get Raptor in here based on the way shit was working out, so I'll try with Savage. So I guess what we'll do... We got Ice, so we can take him off. I'd imagine we'll be able to get Savage in here. Okay. So then I'll just add Swish and Raptor to my list real quick then. Swish, Raptor, Who, and Saffron. Okay. Alright, hopefully everybody's ready, because we are going. What are my thoughts on Golett and Golurk? They're alright. I'm not too crazy about them, but I don't really dislike them by any means. They're pretty neat. As far as raid moves are concerned, people are telling me that he has Brainwash and Peeler Storm, but it doesn't seem like he has super armor. Ah, a key capsule. I like it. Alright, I guess I'll transform. I'm gonna hold off on using my Limit Burst, because I'm gonna see if there's a better time. Oh, shit, I did not mean to do that. I can tell you that fucking much. That was me mashing a little bit too hard there. But yeah, I don't want to be... I don't want to be using a Limit Burst on him if he's just going to Peeler Storm and or... Damn it. I'm fucked again. Yeah, I'm being a little bit too spammy right now is my problem. Gotta slow my roll just a little bit. Only 3? Shit. Whew, that was a little close. Uh-oh. Someone actually got possessed. Alright, get him off of me for a minute. I need to charge up. There you go, pal. He spit on me! The nasty bastard. Okay. Been a little while since we've seen the Brainwash. Just watch now that I said something. shit, he's using an ult. I'm stupid. Okay, well, we haven't seen him use a raid move in a while, so I think I'm just going to pop my Limit Burst here. Seems fairly safe. Now, if only my attacks would connect, that would be a fucking awesome way to play the damn video game. That was a really short Emperor's Death Beam. What is he doing over there? Is he blocking? Oh no, he's using an ult again. Oh my god, quit being a pussy. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh my god. I'm so sick of this game providing so many iframes, dude. Excuse me? What the hell even happened there? Oh shit, we KO'd him. Nice. Pretty good. Now how did I do? Woo! Not quite the damage cap, but that's pretty good. Because a bunch of my fucking attacks missed. 1-1 and 9-3-6 is pretty good. Yeah, no, fucking Deborah got me with the Petrifying Hawk Tour. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll check and see if I have artworks. But I don't think that I got one there, so I'm guessing, I'm hoping, that I already got them all. Yeah, I think I might actually record this round that we're about to do, so that way I have, I can start gathering some footage for my raid, my revised raid guide. What am I doing here? Raid quest. Okay, that's plenty. Yep, nope, cool. I got all the artworks unlocked, so that's good. Nice. Good shit. Figured that might be the case. But yeah, I guess I'll go on ahead. I'm going to record this one. That is, if OBS wants to do its thing. Yeah, probably hold off on Emperor's Sign. It was like, what? Maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes before he completely stopped using raid moves altogether. Okay, so who do we gotta try and get in for this one? So I'm sure that Emperor's Sign will be useful, just so long as we let enough time pass. You're doing a round? Okay. So I guess we'll just start with Raptor then. So we've got Raptor, Who, and Saffron. Let's go on ahead, let's see some more ones in chat. Ones in chat for anyone else who's trying to fill these slots here. Okay. So yeah, let's get... They should all be in here, right? Raptor. Who... I guess... Gonna go in here to get Saffron. But then we have Jacqueline and Mario. Okay. And so after that, I guess we'll just leave Swish here for now. And then it looks like Dark Magician and Acorn also want a piece of the action. So let's get their names jotted down real quick. Yes, Raptor, that is correct. Okay. So yeah, everybody's in here. Doesn't look like anyone's menuing, so let's get right into it.
Justice is super good. Evil bad, though. Great Saiyan Man.
Great Saiyan Man! Again, let's hold off on using the limit burst until at least a couple of minutes in as well. Just because it's definitely early on in the match that he's going to be being crazy with it. Play as Toa for support. Toa's not a very good support character. Like, honestly, if you're going to try and play support, you're best off just making a CAC with the right stuff on it. Okay, I need to charge up. All Toa does is give 3 bars a key at the start. Yeah. And I mean, that's neat and all, but you're honestly better off just popping power capsules at that point. Probably. Okay, seems safe still. Watch him not use any fucking... Who poisoned him? Whoever poisoned him, shame on you. Fuck off. Spanks a lot. Okay, we got 4. That's pretty good. Oh, please have enough time. I literally got out of my attack animation just in time to get out of there. Oh my god, fellas. Get off my shit, dude. Sorry, folks, I tried to save more, but he aggroed on me after I got Who out of trouble. Trying to pay really close attention to him, because charging up a whole bunch can be a little bit dangerous. Nice. Love it. Well, interestingly enough, despite being poisoned, he doesn't really seem to be going too crazy. Like, I wonder if they finally did something to change their behavior when they get poisoned. Because this doesn't seem too bad. Where is my fucking... Oh my god. Oh! Oh! He's trapped big time here. Man, that's a rough whiff there. Okay, getting a few Bomber DX going. Sucks that I gotta be stuck charging up in the middle of all that awesome shit that was going on. God damn, he is ridiculous with the blocking. I'm getting real fucking sick of this evasive maneuver bullshit. Oh! That's the first Peeler Storm we've seen. That's good. So there is actually quite a bit of useful footage in this one already. Nice, get some regen going. Everybody loves regen. Definitely could have gotten one more Bomber DX off pretty fine there, but whatever. It's fine. I sense a damage cap incoming. In fact, I sense a bunch of damage caps incoming. Oh, fuck off, Deborah. Once again, stuck charging up in the middle of a bunch of good stuff. Get a little bit closer. Don't want to end up locking off by accident. Good. No way he got like 3 or 4 perfect blocks in a row right there, dude. Horse shit. Nice. Few seconds to spare. I want to see a bunch of damage caps. We got 3 of them. That's pretty good. 3 damage caps, very solid. I wish that we could get around where everybody hits the damage cap.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Alright, cool. Good shit, good shit. I'd say that was an excellent recording that I just got. So, at least the way that it used to work, but based on the way that Deborah was behaving there, I'm starting to think that they might have changed it. Because once upon a time, whenever you poisoned a raid boss, it basically made them more aggro, and they would use their raid moves more often. But based on the way that that fight went, I don't know, they might have changed it at some point. But in general, poison really isn't as good as you'd expect because you yourself don't actually get the poison damage. Like, it's literally just HP that's getting thrown away that people can't get. And it doesn't even go to your score, right? The person who poisoned him. So it's literally just throwing damage points away, if nothing else. So, I would still avoid using it for that purpose, because then more people can get more damage. Like, I'm pretty sure that we would have seen at least one more person damage cap in that situation if we didn't have poison going. Alright, so yeah, I should only have to do 2 more rounds. That's if all goes well. There's a chance that it could be 3, but I don't know. We'll just have to play the game and see. I should still be set up correctly from last week on this account, but I still gotta double check. I don't know. Maybe it's primarily the infinite super armor bosses where you gotta worry about poison being more, like, bringing the aggro. I don't know, because those super armor raid bosses, they're kind of built differently. Like, their programming definitely seems to be different. Because they definitely lock onto the host way more frequently than anything else. One of these days, I should do a raid, and we might even be able to do it tonight, I don't know. But I kind of want to do a raid where, like, the only thing I do is I land the poison, and then essentially just record my damage results, right? Just so that way I can show that, like, poison doesn't give you anything. Alright, so this looks good. We have Swish, Dark, and Acorn on this list, but we still have room for a couple of more, so let's see those ones, folks. Ones in chat to take these raids. Okay, cool. We got a lot of HP here. Alright, yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna ultimately work out, but we'll get who we can. Okay, so Swish... Oh, wait, hold on. Do I not have you on this account? Doesn't look like it. Shit. Do you think, Acorn, I can get you to add me on this account real quick? There you go. That's the account name right there. But then we need to get Dark Magician, and then we need to get Raptor and Saffron. Then we're just waiting on Acorn to add me real quick. Yeah, we might end up in a bit of an odd situation with Raptor and Swish here. What days do I usually stream? Recently, Thursday and Friday, and I'm going to start trying to add Wednesday into the mix starting next week. But you have me added already? Why can't I find you on my list here then? Oh, you know what it probably is? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, you just... For some reason, you're not on the stream teams list. Okay. I got confused. But... yeah, if you're wondering about specifically Xenoverse, like, I'm only going to be streaming Xenoverse on Thursdays outside of, like, if we get a festival or a DLC, then I might stream Xenoverse on a different day of the week, but... okay, I don't think that we're going to be able to get Swish in here since Raptor made it. So, I guess that leaves who, yeah? Yes, you're already up. We're definitely not going to be able to get Swish and Raptor to pair up. That's just kind of been a proven fact. So... Who you're in. Hopefully everybody's ready. On Fridays, I'm doing Pokemon, and then on Wednesdays, I want to add in Persona 5. What I'm thinking, because I was going to stream Persona 5 yesterday, I might end up streaming it on Monday, just to kind of make up for it, and so that way there's not quite a huge gap in between my streams for the next week. Is mayo just lotion for a sandwich? That's one way to look at it. That is definitely one way to look at it. Yeah, I mean, the main thing that I can say, you know, make sure you turn on notifications on YouTube. Because when it works properly, it'll tell you once I start going live. But, you can also join the Discord to keep track of when I'm going live. Because I send out a ping in there, generally within the first minute of stream, so... I'm currently doing my first playthrough, and as well as a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sword. Suck my dick off. Okay, someone got Saffron, that's good. If we do happen to get a round where everyone does damage cap, I would like to show that off. I don't remember if I got any footage of that in the past. Oh, nice. Fuck my face in with a fucking hammer, why don't you? Good God, I just can't get away from this shit this round. I almost walked right into somebody else's bubble. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't tell if it was mine that landed or not. I'm gonna get hit. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. That's great.
Thanks a lot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is being a rough round. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it might have been lagging, but I guess he's just letting himself get juggled. Oh my God. Iframes the video game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, what was that? What is this shit? Nice. Oh my god, yes! Yes, the bending Kamehameha juggle. It's hard to do, but when it happens, it's hilarious. What? I think that's the first time we've seen him use it in the second half. I was not prepared for that at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I hate that so much. I swear to god, like 9 times out of 10, bending Kamehameha will just not connect whenever someone's using Super Spirit Bomb. It's insane. I don't understand why it works that way. I'm gonna run away like a little bitch. Nice. We got a few damage caps here. Always nice to see. Everyone getting more... Well, who's playing support, but everyone else got more than 10k, so that's really good.
You're starting to catch on.
Alright, so yeah, we should only have to do this one more time in order for me to get all of my, my points that I need. So I guess let's just start seeing them, folks. Ones in chat. I'll try this round again to try and get Swish in here, but let's see ones in chat for anyone else trying to fill this up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. I'll definitely try and get Swish in here. I guess I'll try and prioritize him this time. Just because shit has really not been going his way at all these past handful of streams. 200k should be enough. That should be perfectly fine. Okay, so then there's Ice. Yeah. I doubt we're going to be able to get Raptor in here. But we'll try. I have a feeling there's going to be a bunch of people that don't make it in. But we'll try... Raptor and... Ice. And... Dark Magician. And then it's... who, it looks like. Alright. Yeah, we'll include Saffron if we're not able to get a full team. I doubt Raptor's going to be able to make it in here with Swish. But we'll give him a chance. Well, Dodoria's headbutt into Emperor's Death Beam, it's pretty safe. We've seen that he will do it, but it's pretty rare for him to use any raid moves in, like, the second half, so... Okay, yeah, I don't think this is going to work out. I'll try Raptor and Ice one more time here, but I'm thinking we're going to get Saffron, and If anyone else decides to, they can also choose to join up. But I don't think we're going to be able to get these two in here, but we'll give it one more try. Yeah, okay. So, we'll take Saffron along then. And are there any more ones in chat? Any more ones in chat to try and fill this last slot in here? I don't know, maybe if there's someone who just wants to pop in for another 5 minutes, bring an ultimate final battle, and... I think mainly it's probably just going to be Swish who still needs his points. Alright, any more ones in chat? Unfortunately, we're not able to get Ice or Raptor in here, but... Any more ones in chat? Wait up for just a moment. AJ? Okay, good stuff. Let's get him in here. Uh-oh. Whoa. Just because of how quick that was, I think you just ended up getting the quick boot. So, you might be able to get in this time. And give him one more shot. Okay, cool. Just as I thought. Good shit, everybody. Alright, let's do it then. Few is in here to fight his uncle. Got a couple of people rocking the snowsuits that we obtained last raid. Oh, hey, look. It's Dabura. You're happy that you got the snowsuits? Oh, did you not have them before? Yeah, I know that that's a thing that a lot of people, especially new people in the community, really want to get. Just because they don't come around too often. At least not these days. Oh, you didn't have them either, Saffron? Really? Huh. Please don't brainwash right away. If you did, that'd be really lame. Yeah, that's too quick on the draw there. The one time we're being too quick on the... Oh my god, now he's fucking Hawk Tua. He started the game relatively late and missed so many raids. Ah, shit, yeah. Oh my god. That's half the team right there. Nah, I was trying to get to you, but literally as soon as I got untrapped, it fully brainwashed you. I tried. Okay, at least you were able to get back quick. Come on. Okay, please do not brainwash while I'm charging. Don't do it, Deborah. This attack is so dumb. Evasives aren't annoying. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how many people in my chat actually don't have the Ultimate Final Battle Super Soul for CACs. Because, I mean, of course, you can all... There's plenty of cast characters that their custom version has it, but... the fact that people don't just have it available for their CACs is kind of crazy. Oh yeah, that's good call, Saffron. I was probably going to wind up forgetting to limit burst if you hadn't done it. Okay, for fuck's ass, what do you mean he's just invincible forever? Oh, this is so stupid, dude. Oh, shit. That was fast. To be honest with you, Ice, I don't know what counts towards the percentage for equipment collection. Oh my god, that was a miserable round for me, but I still got enough points. Because I definitely don't have 100% of the clothes that are available in the game. Because there's like... There's some clothes from, like, that you only got, like, it's a 6-star ball or a 5-star ball tracksuit. There's shit like that that I don't have, but I have 100% on the equipment collection, so I genuinely don't know what attributes to it. Franco, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I forced myself to get the Paragus outfit. You know, it's... Luckily, the requirement for it was actually fairly low. So, I mean, I don't think I even had to do 20 battles in the tournament that I participated in to get it, but still a pain in the ass. God damn, my nose is itching the hell out of me right now. Oh, damn, AJ. You're number 1. Okay, I think, because I kind of want to go back and revise a lot of my videos. One thing that I want to do, and I know that this isn't really, like, optimal or anything, but like what I was saying before, I kind of want to do a round where all I do is poison the guy. Just to kind of get an example of why you don't really want to do it. So if there's anybody who wants to join up with me one more time, and keep in mind, I am going to be poisoning him this round for the sake of, like, demonstration for a video I'm going to try and get out in the future. But let's see ones in chat for anybody who wants to join up on one more of these things. In the future, I might also try and do this with a raid boss that has infinite super armor. But I don't know. I just kind of want to get this footage so that way I can get it and get it out of the way and have it ready for when I need it. But yeah, again, guys, just be aware, I will be poisoning the raid boss for the sake of a demonstration. I definitely want to make sure he has a bunch of HP, too, so let's see if we can't get lucky. Nah, I think I want him to have, like... Because I still want you guys to be able to get points just in case you still need them. So I'm going to see if I can't get this with at least more than 300,000. Some chocolate. Please have more than 300k. I think that would be very safe. Suck me off. Please, oh please, have a ton of HPs. Why are you doing this, Deborah? I hate you. Goku Black 999, hello? Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath. Because the way that they market this game's DLC anymore, man, it's like they don't even give a shit. You ever just want to do one fucking thing? Golly, this is insane. Hayden, hello, welcome in. I can't with this right now. He's been level 55 the whole damn time. God, it's always when I have, like, oh, there's this one little thing that I want to do real quick that the game just refuses to cooperate with me. Alright. I think it's just that people are kind of slowing down because he's leveling up. Watch him be level 56, but only have, like, a sliver of HP now. Dude, what the fuck? His HP is going down at a slug's pace. Like, goddamn, still level 55. Like, I'm trying to get a good demonstration for this, and, like, honestly, the best way to do it is when he has a bunch of HP. I literally can't believe, like, as soon as I just got one more quick little thing that I want to do, that it's just like, nope, never. I hate this game, guys. I genuinely fucking hate this fucking video fucking game. If you can even fucking call it that. With how slow this has been going, I swear to God, if he gets to level 56 and his HP just fucking takes a big old dip immediately, I am going to be pissed. Okay, that's plenty workable. 420? Yes, please. Alright, let me get this recording started. Hurry up! Jesus Christ, nothing wants to work for me today. Alright, so who all did we need to get? We had Saffron and Franco and Who and Raptor and Jacqueline, it looks like. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, cool. Alright. Let's get everybody in here. Sorry for the delay, everyone, but... yeah, just had to get good HP. Kind of insane how it literally went down by like 10,000 per time that I checked, and now all of a sudden a big old chunk of several 100,000 were taken out of him. Obnoxious. Okay. Jacqueline, you're probably gonna have to add me again. Unless you changed your security settings, but this is the account that I'm on now. But otherwise, let's get Franco and Saffron and Who and Raptor. Alright. So now we're just waiting on Jacqueline and, Franco? Did Franco go AFK? I'll send him one more invite and I'll give him like 30 seconds. Okay, there he is. Ooh, is Franco not going to be able to make it? Okay, we'll try one more time. Okay, what the fuck? Can't hardly stand this video game anymore. Alright, cool. Let's get right into it then. Got a whole bunch of snowsuit wearers this time around, though, huh? Everybody's excited to finally have that roll back around again. And the time-space delivery bug is fixed, so that's good. Alright, so yeah, everybody just... let me get my poison in real quick, and that's literally going to be the only thing that I'm going to do. Otherwise, I am straight up not going to be attacking. So once I get this poison off, I'm basically just going to hang back. So, You guys feel free to do whatever you feel like you gotta do. Got him. Alright. You guys do your thing. I'm mainly just going to be hanging around, popping people out of brainwash bubbles if need be. And I'll also try to be responsible with the limit burst. Pop it about halfway through. Nice. Everyone's doing a real good job avoiding it so far. 2 for 2. Watch me wind up being the one who gets got. Been a little while, Deborah. Where them brainwashes at? No, I knew it. That's because I ended up walking into somebody else's, and I know it. God damn, I hate that shit. Yeah, like I said, sometime in the future, we might do this one more time when we get, like, a super armor boss. What the heck is up with that Kamehameha? It looks so weird. Just gotta wait for another minute 40 or so. I'm just gonna try and stay off of them. Alright, less than a minute. We really hardly saw him use any brainwashes. What, he only used it like 3 times, maybe? Oh, just had to say something, huh? Okay, and we've done a pretty fair amount of damage. We've done almost 200k worth to him. So, definitely should be a good sample to take from to kind of show how mediocre poison is at best. Alright, now all I gotta do is just not mash through the results screen real quick. Alright, and as you can see, I got an attack rating of 292, and all of that came from the actual impact of Innocence Bullet for sure. So yeah, as you can see, poison damage does literally nothing for you. Yep, and a couple people did get really high, so hopefully those folks needed the points. Alright. Okay. Cool. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and helping me get that done, but yeah. Now, in case there was ever any shadow of a doubt, poison damage literally does not add anything to your attack rating, and if it does, it's so minuscule, it's really not worth doing. The brainwash both times I mentioned it, right? Seriously, what is with me and my big dumb mouth? Almost like I got word soul magic or something. Alright. So yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to make sure we got accomplished tonight. Got some good expert missions in. Got some good recording in for... It's probably going to be a little while before I'm able to get out my revised raid guide. Just because I want to make sure that I get some footage of a boss with infinite super armor in there as well to talk about it. Talk about strategies to deal with them. But at least I've got some of the footage that I really, really needed to make sure that I needed to get, being the ranged, brainwash attack, as well as kind of showcasing that poison is crap. So, yeah. I'd say that I got a good little chunk of things done, so with that, I guess I'll go on ahead, I'll leave you guys with my Discord here. If you like what I do and you like this community, then that might be a pretty cool place for you to hang out. Some days it's pretty quiet, but some days it's really poppin' as well. Like, sometimes I'll hop on in the evening and see that there's, like, a couple hundred messages that people have sent back and forth, so it can be a pretty poppin', pretty fun place to hang out. I also do send out a ping whenever I go live, so if YouTube notifications aren't working out for you, that should be a pretty good substitute. So, yeah, I will be back tomorrow with some Pokemon. I'll probably come back on Monday with some Persona 5, and then, you know, just kind of be going from there. So, make sure you're just keeping an eye out for things on the channel, and with all that said and done, I do believe that's going to be about my cue to bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting tonight, and until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya.